Might put them in a scrapbook.
Oh, I like that. Don't use them if you ever get them scratched, okay? Okay. If you keep them pristine, you can use them again, but not if they get scratched, okay? You're gonna be real careful with these, right? All right, fantastic. Anybody here a science major? Any one of you guys? You are? Come on up. Oh, look at your shirt. Look at your fantastic shirt. Wow, tell me about your shirt.
I don't remember where I got this, but it's obviously constellations, and it seemed appropriate since it was astronomical.
I agree. And what kind of a science major are you?
Geology and biology, probably.
And do you say that this inspired you a little bit more and be excited about science?
Yes. Really amazing.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad you all were here today, and we are going to hand it back to Dwayne Brown. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Karen. You know, and they are special guests because, you know, the kids and our future scientists are really, really important and special. And Jody, I know the audience wants to hear your story. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, we're sharing here. Tell us your story.
Well, I mean, I started interested in science since I was a little kid. I was very curious, but it was when I remember I traveled to Florida. I have family in Florida. I was 6 years old, and I went to the Kennedy Space Center, and I saw the amazing scenes that NASA had there. I put in my mind, I want to work for NASA one day. And coming from a little island, you know, Puerto Rico, hola Puerto Rico, I mean, I had to work really hard, but it's, you know, here I am. I work really hard, and it has been an amazing experience, and look where it got me.
Oh, my goodness. So I'm glad to be here. It's been a great day. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about this. Now it's time to go back to the Johnson Space Center to Rob Navius and the International Space Station coming up. Rob. So, okay. Not yet. So, what we're going to do, we're going to come back here. I just love live television because you turn. But, so, now we can talk about cats. Cat
yes.
man.
I'm a cat man.
Let's go.
I'm a cat lover. Yeah, so, you know, I love cats. I've always had cats. My wife has cats. And the great thing about it is they're such great companions, and I do a lot of traveling for NASA. And it actually is very convenient to have a cat because they let you go away, come back. They're still glad to see you, but they don't need quite as much care as a dog does. So actually, for all the work I've done and all the time I've spent out studying the sun from other countries, cats have always been there for me. So
2 quick questions, and then we are going to go down to Houston. Advice for becoming a scientist, real quick.
Well, study. It sounds simple, but just keep going to school, but try as many different things as you can. Experience in different opportunities, internships, things like that, because it gives you a chance to really see the breadth of science and technology out there.
Jody.
Keep motivated. You know, like Alex said, do the internships, try different things, because you never know exactly what you really like, and to be really happy on your job, you really have to find that calling, what you really, really love.
Yeah, and for the folks and the kids and the students watching, and a lot of you out there, I mean, look, Alex and Jody, I mean, they're amazing. They're amazing. And we'll hear more about them. Now, within the past hour, as this clip swept across the continent, U.S. 6 crew members aboard the International Space Station had a chance to view this phenomenon from a unique vantage point. Let's go to the ISS Flight Control Room at the Johnson Space Center in Houston. Rob Navius, back to you with more. Rob.
Thanks, Dwayne. You know, millions of people have been witness to this amazing event across the United States throughout the day today. But up on the International Space Station, members of the Expedition 52 crew have had a unique celestial front row seat to history. About an hour ago, the International Space Station flew 252 statute miles above the Earth over southern Canada as it made its way south of Hudson Bay with a tremendous view of the moon's shadow against the Earth. The moon covering about 44% of the sun during the second of 3 passes. You can see it in this animation right here. The crew were glued to the windows of the International Space Station with an HD video camera, with an armada of digital still cameras to capture every moment of those precious seconds. With us at this hour aboard the International Space Station in the Destiny Laboratory of the complex are 4 of the members of the Expedition 52 crew, NASA flight engineers Peggy Whitson, Jack Fisher, and Randy Bresnik, and flight engineer Paolo Nespoli of the European Space Agency. Thank you all so much for joining us today on this historic day.
Yeah, it's been an exciting day for us to have the opportunity to see the eclipse from here.
Peggy, let's start with you. You were in the cupola with an HD video camera looking out at the limb of the Earth where the shadow appeared, capturing some spectacular video that we're going to replay here in a second.